Imagine a world where humans are born without sex. No intimacy, no reproduction between partners, just life appearing in new ways. Sounds impossible, right? But let's explore what would really happen if our species evolved to reproduce without sex. First, let's start with the biology. Today, humans depend on two sets of DNA, one from a mother and one from a father. Without sex, the system of genetic mixing disappears. Instead, every new human might be a near clone of their parent, copied from a single cell. This process, called parthenogenesis, already exists in some reptiles, fish, and even insects. But for humans, it would mean far less diversity in our DNA. Over generations, that lack of variation could make us more vulnerable to diseases, genetic errors, and even extinction. Now, think about culture and society. Entire industries and traditions are built around relationships, attraction, dating, and family. If sex were no longer necessary, love and intimacy wouldn't vanish, but their role in society would change forever. Dating apps? Useless. Marriage? Redefined. Human connection might focus only on emotional bonds, friendships, or social contracts, instead of physical intimacy. A world without sex would mean rewriting thousands of years of art, music, and stories that revolve around romance and desire. Economically, the world would also look very different. Imagine hospitals equipped with artificial birth chambers, or labs where new humans are created like technology products. Governments might regulate who can and cannot reproduce. Population growth could speed up or slow down dramatically, depending on how reproduction is controlled. The fertility industry, contraceptives, and even much of modern advertising gone in an instant. But there are upsides, too. Without the need for sexual reproduction, issues like unwanted pregnancies or sexually transmitted diseases would completely disappear. Reproduction would be more predictable, controlled, and efficient. Families might look very different. A single person could create a child entirely on their own, without ever needing a partner. That changes the definition of parenting and family structure forever. And then comes the big question: would humanity thrive or collapse? On one hand, the efficiency of reproduction could mean faster population growth, more control, and fewer biological risks. On the other hand, the loss of genetic diversity could leave humanity fragile, less adaptable, and more at risk from global diseases or environmental changes. So, if humans were truly born without sex, the world would gain control, but lose something fundamental: the mixing of DNA, the unpredictability of relationships, and the deep bonds created through intimacy. Life would go on, but it wouldn't be the same species we are today.